So this is an older video of me going back and reinstalling Windows 7 on February the 4th after having issues with Windows 8. And I have been using Windows 7 ever since then. It's been totally stable, 100% stable, not a single blue screen, not a single freeze, not a single random logout. So all of those blue screens and freezes and logouts that I was experiencing with Windows 8 were isolated and they were specific to Windows 8, and I've had absolutely none of that ever since I switched back to Windows 7. So my Windows 7 I think is ideal for high-end desktop computers, and then I think Windows 8 is ideal for small touch laptops and tablet computers. But I think that Windows 8 just doesn't really make sense for desktop computers, at least not to me personally.
So I've had that problem again with my new installation of Windows 8 where I leave it overnight usually, and when I get back it's logged out and it's sitting in the login screen. So I actually went for probably a week without getting that when I first installed Windows. So I'm not sure exactly whether it's one of the programs that I installed that made it happen. I installed most of the programs on the first day though, so that doesn't really make sense. But I'm pretty much prepared to go back to Windows 7, because I never had any trouble with Windows 7. And but before I do that, I'm just running a quick run of memtest to check the memory, and I might also throw a different kit of memory in there and see if it still happens. But if my memory is correct, I believe that I had this issue with my last kit of memory, the Viper Extreme stuff, and then when I changed it to this blue stuff, it still happened. So I'm pretty sure it's not memory related. So I'm pretty much ready to move to Windows 7 again, because Windows 7 does seem like better for desktops, powerful desktops. So I'm just running the memtest to test the memory, but I'm pretty much sick of having the computer being logged off. So pretty much at this point I'm probably going to be I'm going to stop using Windows 8 probably, if I can't get this issue sorted out. I've also disabled a bunch of stuff in the startup to see if that has anything to do with it, and so give it one more try to see if it still happens. But if it does, then I'll have to go to Windows 7 probably. Okay, so I'm back, and I got a Windows 8 blue screen here, and this is not the first time it's happened. Basically all I did was I launched the Rockstar game launcher to run Grand Theft Auto 4, and then bam, just crashed. The other time it happened, I was literally just moving my mouse upwards on the screen, and before my mouse got to the top of the screen, it crashed blue screen. So I haven't had another one of those situations where it logs itself out automatically, but this is obviously not acceptable, so I am officially going back to Windows 7 for now, because this is just, it's not stable, and it's just irritating, extremely irritating, and I'm also a little bit irritated with retro stuff as well. So I'm going to do a fresh install of Windows 7, and hopefully it will be completely stable. I've never had Windows 7 installed with this hardware as my main operating system, so I don't know for sure if it's going to be stable, but hopefully it will be. If not, then I know it's a hardware related issue. But anyways, that's it for now, and I will update again later. Ceremonial last look at the Metro screen and last maneuvering of this menu to shut down, and and goodbye unstable copy of Windows 8. So here I am installing Windows 7. It almost seems a bit nostalgic now, but I love Windows 7. I think it's probably the best operating system Microsoft has made, at least the best modern one. And Windows 8 is an improvement on 7 in some ways, but I was having trouble with it stability-wise, and the Metro stuff is sort of a nuisance. So I'm going back to 7, and I'm doing a fresh install now on my Samsung 840, and I'm hoping for the best, because I'm hoping that it will be completely stable. I will report back and let you know if it is. Just installing the MSI driver suite disk. And then next it will be the Catalyst Control Center driver, and then I will see if the system is stable, and hopefully it will be. For the first time ever, I tried the MSI wallpaper. This thing always says it's not responding if you click on it, but it's just really slow. It does respond after a while and continue. But yeah, MSI wallpaper, nothing special. Yeah, see, there it is.